Smash that like button, y'all. Double tap that screen. Y'all know what time it is. Smash that like button, double tap that screen. Smash that like button, double tap that screen. This is the Open Eyes Media live stream, and we got about to get back to it. Let me tap in with my folks, get my mods on the line. And you already know, if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so. Double tap that screen when you get into the live. Smash that like button. It's a great night. Hopefully you had a good day. Let's get to it, man. Let's bring the truth to the chat. Double tap that screen. I see I got some folks in here already. I'm waiting on my mods. Let's get it. Let's go. Pick and grin. What it do? What it do? Pick and grin. Y'all already know. Trying to get that medicine. It's medicine time. It's most definitely medicine time. How y'all feeling out there, man? Make sure you hit that like button as you come into the live stream so we can get them likes up. Let's get the likes up from the beginning. Let's not even play around. Trump is obsessed with putting Obama in prison for his Russia. Mash that like button for me, Jim Wilson. Yeah, he's definitely obsessed. He's this obsessed. Double tap that screen when you come into the live. Good evening, good evening, good evening. By 2028, Trump will be a pickle. Trump will be a pickle by 2028. And you know what he can't handle on 2028? Huh? Look at this. Weirdo. Look at this cool ass guy. Get off my nuts. I don't give a fuck what year you want to go to. He was never, ever close to this motherfucker. Never. And this is what Trump tweeted. The obsession is real. Yeah, the obsession is real, man. The obsession is really real. That's why he's sitting around looking like this. That man is obsessed with Barack Obama. Look, y'all. This is what Trump think about Barack Obama now. He's pickled now. Smash that like button, y'all. Double tap that screen. But real shit, this is what this is what Trump is on, man. He worried about this man too much. He's trying to outdo everything he did. And at the end of the day, you just don't measure up in no kind of way. No way. Jim Wilson, you got TDS, Trump dick sucking syndrome. And you got to stop that shit, man. You got a wife. You got SOS, man. You stuck on stupid. There we go. Pick and grin, know what time it is. Y'all see what it is, man. Spam SOS in the chat right now. SOS in the chat right now. I'm putting up a poll as well, y'all. Would America love Obama 2028? I think we all know the answer to that. And I think we also know What how the fuck you know what he did for blacks, bitch, and you white? Shut up. You can't speak for us, motherfucker. You can't even hold my dick. Man, go sit your weak ass down and have some potato salad with raisins in that shit, man. You stuck on stupid, man. SOS in the chat now, y'all. Spam it. SOS in the chat. It's somebody in here stuck on stupid think he can fucking talk to me about what somebody did for me. Man, get the fuck out of here. All y'all motherfuckers is gay. No diss to gay people. But y'all be sticking toy cars up your ass and all kind of bullshit. I watch Jackass. All you motherfuckers is suspect, bitch. Y'all do a lot of fruity ass shit for a joke that in the black community you would get hit in your motherfucking jaw with an anvil. You can't joke like y'all joke in the black community. I'm sorry. SOS, motherfucker. You stuck on stupid. We're going to have a good time tonight, y'all. I feel it. This going to be one of them 100,000 joints. You got to get out of here with that bullshit, man. You can't joke like y'all joke on Jackass. So please don't ever call me gay. Because I can guarantee you ain't sticking no toy car up my ass like y'all do, then go take a fucking x-ray. Fruity! Smash that like button, y'all. Long as y'all know that this is what your president. You could call me a moron, but look what your president be doing every night. Sitting in his fucking dark bedroom. Melania don't even live in that motherfucker with him, man. Let's just imagine that. First of all, I'm not a Democrat, so get your mind right. That's number one. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not obsessed with Trump the way he's obsessed with President Obama. Every day, all he want to do is talk about Barack Obama. God damn. Look, man, you're never going to be him. You're never going to be as good of him. You're never going to be as handsome as this motherfucker. You're never going to be as liked, loved, celebrated. That's why he trying to put his name on the Kennedy Center and shit. Man, if you don't sit your ass down, looking like a fucking bag of yogurt, Obama killed his chef. You motherfuckers is crazy. Yeah, Obama was like the worst for white people. Shut the fuck up. And he didn't even do shit to make you say that. That's based on his color alone. You motherfuckers couldn't handle it. I was outside the next day, and you motherfuckers act like somebody had shit in your cereal and told you it was milk. Y'all was sad as a motherfucker, and I'm laughing. SOS, y'all stuck on stupid in here in this chat. Double tap that screen. We just went over 100 viewers. So what I need you for y'all to do is hit that subscribe button, double tap that screen. We on a mission to get monetized and give medicine to these morons known as MAGA. Double tap that screen. And MAGA, stay right there. I got some more for y'all. If you want some medicine and you're sick, let me warn you about medicine. Medicine don't taste good. A lot of people want to feel better, but they don't want to taste the medicine because it don't taste good. But it will make your sick ass better. So if you're sick and you know you're sick, stay right there, MAGA. Don't go nowhere. I got more medicine for you. Get your pill cup and fill up. Here we go. MAGA, can I ask y'all one question? One question about Obama. Have you tried crying about it? Huh, MAGA? MAGA, have you tried crying about Obama being the best fucking president virtually in the last fucking 200, maybe ever, to be honest with you? I mean, don't get me wrong. It was shit he did that I did not like. It was some policies he had that I was like, that was some bullshit. You feel me? So don't think that I'm just a cuck like y'all is for Trump. I'm not a cuck for Obama. I don't need to like love his nuts and shit just because I thought he was a good president. But the shit that he did was like he ran circles around what the fuck Trump is trying to do. Trump is looking like a fucking badass kid with too much candy. That's what Trump is looking like. Trump is looking like a fucking Jello pudding cup ankles, and that shit just not looking good, man. Don't show my president with bad ankles. I don't want to see that shit. Nobody respects a president with bad fucking health. You know what I'm saying? You can't have the muffin tops and act like you loving your president like he gonna do something for you. That motherfucker can't even walk good. How the fuck is he gonna do something for you, bozos, and he can't even walk good? Bruised hands, bruised ego, little hands, long ass tie, big ass suit. And that shit is sad. And that's who y'all calling y'all leader. This motherfucker talking out his head in the press conference the other day. He could barely even fucking keep focus on what the fuck he was talking about. Damn, that man said your president is gay. I know he's gay, but hey, y'all voted for him. What can I do? But real shit, man. Listen, I know y'all mad, and I know y'all, the only defense y'all can say is, you're an idiot. But guess what I think about you if you voted for Trump? Not only are you a fucking idiot, but you're getting fucking duped by the motherfucker you thought was going to help and save your stupid ass. He played all of you dumb maggots. All of y'all that think y'all on Trump team. You want me to tell you how you know if you on Trump team? Go look at your motherfucking, go look at your tax bracket, motherfucker. That'll tell you if Trump is your friend. Jim Wilson, I bet you in the amount of money if you ain't been to the Republican National Convention, you are no fucking body but a vote. You just somebody that they needed to slap around until they got where the fuck they was going. Now that they got what they want, they don't give a fuck about you, Jim Wilson. You just a red hat with fingertips on the internet. Nobody's coming to fucking save you, buddy. And the faster y'all maggots find that out, that ain't nobody coming to save your ass. Nobody's coming to give you an extra 125 gallons of propane in your motherfucking little ass gas tank hooked to your trailer. You're going to have to pay for that shit. And guess what? That shit went up like $1.40 a motherfucking gallon. So the shit you was getting a couple weeks ago before you voted for this dumbass president is like double the price, dumbass. Double the fucking price, you dummy. And you voted for that. Bitch, you ain't rich. How the fuck you rich and you sitting on the internet talking to me? If you was rich, bitch, you be doing shit rich people do. There's always somebody in this bitch claiming they rich. But you sit on the internet and beg for attention all fucking day. I tell you what, if you was so motherfucking rich, you would have some attention in your fucking house, you dickhead. Motherfucker, I'm rich. I don't give a fuck. You know what rich people saying? Everything is fucking high. Even, bitch, listen, I'm around rich people every day. I'm wealthy my motherfucking self. Own 2 businesses. What the fuck do you own? You rich with motherfucking SOS. Stuck on stupid. SOS in the chat right now, y'all. This for what's his dumb ass name? Jim Wilson, lonely ass. Take your bitch ass to the MAGA chat. This faggot on here. Oh, let me not say that. He's acting like a faggot. Let's just say that. Double tap that screen, smash that like button, y'all. No, you peddle BS and listen to moron news. Mad Rush, shut your whole ass up. Shut up. I'm tired of all y'all dick riders coming in here every fucking night riding dicks. Y'all got TDS, Trump dick sucking syndrome. Damn. SOS in the chat right now, y'all. Stuck on motherfucking stupid. And a bunch of pedo protectors. Let me get this shit started. Let me get this started so y'all can be real mad. The end is near.
It's nice and compact. You can still fit up to 15 cards plus cash in here at the same time.
Smash that like button. Double tap that screen, y'all.
You guys can even see, look at it. It's about as thin as my...
Trump's over. Listen, this Epstein thing is leading to impeachment, and he just got some really bad news over the last roughly 8 days. So listen to everything I'm about to say, how this is going to lead him out the door, how it's going to get him in trouble, and how he's going down. You like the idea of that? Keep listening. Oh yeah, baby. And I know y'all going to subscribe. Normally I don't ask that at the beginning of the video, but I got 95,000. I'm trying to get to 100,000, and I guarantee you will love my content because
I sound like a 14-year-old boy, but you like 14-year-old boys. That's the difference between me and you, YT.
when you're done with this video, you want to binge watch every single one of them, baby. So let's go, because I don't give news. I give context. I talk about what it means to us as liberals. All right, let's go. So here's the deal. Trump's scared to death. Let me take.
Hey, S. Campbell, this what it is, man. I give these motherfuckers their medicine every night, and these weak-ass motherfuckers come in here and listen to it every night. They come and hear me straighten their motherfucking head back every fucking night with a stiff jab of information and truth-telling, and these bitches don't like it. I love it. I finally figured out what I was doing to get flagged and all that shit, and now I know better. I can still talk to you fucking morons like a bunch of fucking idiots and uneducated Trump's core base, bunch of big-ass dummies, red hat idiots. I love it. And guess what? I feel so fucking great every night to be able to tell these fucking yuppies exactly who and what the fuck they are. A bunch of pedos, motherfucking borderline fruitcakes in the closet doing a whole bunch of heinous shit with kids. Fuck all y'all. And don't leave the chat now, sissies.
You back to last year and walk ourselves into this year and go into why this is really leading him into impeachment into next year. Okay, we just got to show up.
Grown men don't fucking sleep with children, bitch. How about that? You motherfuckers get on here and act like y'all got so much self-control, but y'all don't got no smoke for pedophiles. Y'all don't got no smoke for people who fucking prey on children. Y'all don't got no smoke for that. I don't hear about none of you motherfuckers talking about men, mostly white men, who out here fucking graping and being predators of fucking underage children. So miss me with all your fucking moral fruity shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Because all you bitches is vile. You rooting for a motherfucker who run around this bitch fucking with kids. What kind of motherfucking tool set you bitches got that you can only fuck with kids? And better yet, how your mind working if you aroused by a fucking child? You dirty bitch. I know they don't give a fuck, but he ain't doing shit to own the libs. He's a fucking fruitcake pansy that took a tent stake up his ass. He's a fucking fruitcake that was ready to take somebody else's fucking penis and took a wood stake up his ass. That's the motherfucker that y'all rooting for? All y'all motherfuckers is foul. Y'all like fucking, y'all got a gay man for y'all motherfucking leader. A man who was laying down ready to take something in his ass and took wood up his ass. Real tent stake up his ass. Y'all motherfuckers is pitiful. And I love it. You dummies.
In the polls in November, and I'll explain that in a moment. When we go back to 19, I almost said 1995. When we go back to 2025, all right, the whole idea is we discovered through the press, they said it, they told on him, we discovered that Trump has been having situation room meetings over two things. Over his family getting investigated for corruption. I wonder why that happened.
Get more crypto for your cash
Ain't no Buttigieg, Donald Trump, motherfucker.
and get started with as little as $1.
Corruption? Trump? Family? And then he also got worried about the Epstein thing. And of course, JD Vance has ended his prospects for 2028 because he was given advice on how to cover up the Epstein thing. And ironically, you mentioned Tucker Carlson, who ain't going to do it. Tucker Carlson wasn't even there last year, let alone this year, where he said, I quit the Republican Party and I'm done and out. Okay, so here's the thing. He's having this in situations room. Why is that important to know? Because you don't have things in situation rooms about your personal shit. You have these talks. Maybe Oval Office, maybe, the meeting rooms, his personal area. Yeah, but not in the situation room. You just don't do that. And it tells you how critical he thinks things are. And they are. Because he's trying to cover this up. See, I'm one of those people who hoped that Pam Bondi did not release those files. Because I knew all hell was going to come. It was going to get even worse for him. And now it has. So here's what's happened. They didn't release the files. Ro Khanna and Thomas Massey jumped on them. Garcia is the one you need to look at. Garcia, head of the Oversight Committee, he's the one who is launching subpoena after subpoena. Accountants, survivor, baby mama, daddy, cousin, monkey, purple monkey dishwasher, everybody. He going after everybody. Everybody, man. Everybody. He didn't call everybody to bed. Everybody to show up. This ain't good. This ain't good. This ain't good. And it's scaring the shit out of Trump. So much so he's afraid of us winning this election.
Shut up, bitch. Ain't nobody talking about fraud. We talking about grape. We talking about SA. We're talking about motherfucking child predator shit. Fuck some fraud, bitch. And they ain't even found no fraud. But I tell you what they did find. And I'm going to tell you another thing. Katie Fang got foot on you bitch's neck. Katie Fang got a case where she got a preliminary injunction, you retards. If you don't know what the fuck that is, that mean that bitch already won the case. It's up to the other side to bring something that will overturn her preliminary injunction. She already got a ruling and granted a preliminary injunction. If you get granted a preliminary injunction, it basically says that you already won the fucking case. Unless some kind of motherfucking super duper new information is introduced to the case that's going to turn these judges and these courts around, you can hang it up, motherfucker. And Trump ain't got shit to turn this motherfucking case around. So, she's already been granted the preliminary injunction. They got a little bit of time to try to figure this shit out. And when they finally run out of time and they can't, they're going to grant her the fucking win. And guess what that means? She gets the unredacted versions of all of that shit. So if you thought that shit wasn't coming out, put your fucking red hat on, bitch. And put some ice packs underneath that motherfucker, because your head going to be lumped the fuck up when you see all of the shit that your fruity ass president done behind the cover of light or night, whatever. That bitch going down. And with the preliminary injunction already granted to Katie Fang, what's going to stop it? I know y'all not smart enough to know what the fuck a preliminary injunction is. So go look it up or Google it. If y'all was my friends, I'd tell your ass. But I ain't. Just know that once you get granted a preliminary injunction, ain't too much that can really turn the case around. Because if it was a thing that could turn the case around, it would already be in fucking play before you let the preliminary injunction even get granted, dumbasses. Now sit there and shut the fuck up.
Get your ass to them polls, because with us in them polls, there are Congress people who already have subcommittees ready to go after Trump, okay? But they got to...
Y'all see how we was in the hundreds? When motherfuckers start talking them facts, they shut the fuck up and leave.
After that big beautiful bill first, because they're trying to kill us with that, with killing all our Medicaid, Medicare, blah blah. But these little things right here, they are going after him, seriously. So, and they are ready. They're ready to jump. All we got to do is jump in there and then polls and fight like a motherfucker, get our vote on, and win this shit. Okay? Because when we fight, we win. Now, understand this. Understand this. This time when we fight, we win. The other time they stole a you-know-what, but they ain't stealing the you-know-what this time, all right? Get in my clarity group before it closes for the year, and you'll see why. The link is in the description and in the homepage, okay? Get in while you can. You got to use a picture, got to use a bio. It's free, but you got to understand this, that this is the real... Listen. This is going to be good, because here's what's happened. Basically, they're starting Trump 2.0, okay? 2.0. Epstein Transparency 2.0, okay? The Epstein Transparency Act 2.0. And that's going to listen to what I'm saying now, because this is all connected to his impeachment. They're going to empower the state's attorneys, the general attorneys, to hold the DOJ responsible. Now, there's a Republican majority.
Teflon. The paper pussy, you mean. That bitch so fragile. He looked like a motherfucking damn near paraplegic coming out of the motherfucking Air Force One. Fuck him. Obama left this bitch, came in good shape and left this bitch in good shape. Still look better than this motherfucker.
Now, even though I heard that.
And your dumb looking ass Jim Wilson. I guarantee you Obama will come over there and fuck the shit out your wife. And you will sit there and shut the fuck up. And I guarantee you your wife want Obama, motherfucker.
There's a chance they could pass it now. But if they don't, they will next year. Because we get into them polls, right? Right. Now you know what's going on. Here's where it gets even more interesting, because we're going to kick off some more stuff. Hercules, we're about to kick off some more stuff. Judges have already hit again. They just hit Trump again, saying we need more Epstein stuff with less redactions, or in other words, just remove that shit you covering up. Let me say it.
They ain't had all this shit on them. The shit they got on his bitch ass now, oh, he going jail.
Regular people language, okay?
You know he going jail.
And
the Epstein files gonna send his ass jail.
But then it gets better. Remember he was messing with the BBC and Michael Popak from...
Hey, Jim Wilson, I want to know why you, Andrew Tate, Donald Trump, Jeffrey Epstein, Les Wexner, Bill Gates, motherfucking Steve Jobs, and all you successful white motherfuckers who claim y'all rich, why y'all like low ass girls? Why the fuck is y'all sleeping with children sexually? Since you love Trump so much and you love all these elite white men and you rich, why the fuck is y'all sleeping with little ass kids? What the fuck is going on in your community in ICE and MAGA where all you motherfuckers is dealing with children sexually? Answer the fucking question. Since you running your fucking mouth so much, Jim. Why is your people doing that? Why is y'all sleeping with little kids? Answer the fucking question. Jim Wilson, you look like one of them motherfuckers who like little girls and little boys. Because it ain't just no motherfucking little girls. Y'all doing the most. Why is y'all motherfuckers doing that? Don't get quiet now. Don't get fucking quiet now. Yeah. See what happened, y'all? Motherfucker want to sit around here and talk a whole bunch of dumb shit that don't matter. But when a motherfucker asks you the real issues, the real questions, the real answers that we want to know from you motherfuckers is why y'all dealing with these children, you a lame duck. Now your ass gone. You sit on here and talk about all this irrelevant shit, but you ain't got shit to say on being a pedo. Y'all weird as fuck. Parasites. Bitch, parasites is lice. Parasites is lice, bitch. You know what lice is? I ain't never seen that shit up close, but I'm sure you have. That's what parasites are. The shit that be on you, bitch. Degenerates. You need to go and look up what the fuck degenerate mean. And I'm sure you would shut the fuck up. I guarantee you would shut the fuck up. Smash that like button. Double tap that screen, you vile motherfuckers. I already said it. I'm against pedophilia and all you bitches support it. Y'all had y'all chance to say, I don't support pedophilia. You had your chance to say, if Donald Trump is a pedophile, then I don't support that. You ain't said none of that. You know what y'all motherfuckers say? Prove it. Where's the proof? The proof is the 32 fucking women who were children at the time. What fucking what child you know that's gonna lie? Or what grown woman you know is gonna say somebody touched them when they was a little girl? You're an ignorant, stupid fool. Emma, I must be ignorant and stupid because I speak out against grown ass white men touching little girls and little boys. That makes me stupid. Okay, I'll be stupid. But what the fuck does that make you? Exactly. MAGA hates women. MAGA don't give a fuck about children. And that's what it is. Y'all motherfuckers sitting up here telling me how bad of pedophiles y'all are. And you don't like it. All y'all. Even some of y'all fucking women. Y'all gotta know what's going on.
Legal AF, go follow him. He's great. Michael Popop. I love saying his name. Popop. He said, if the BBC opens up discovery on his ass with his irrevocable trust, all his money is going to start showing up through this corruption. It's all connected. Because we're going to find out the shit he's trying to hide. But more importantly, in the corruption, a little bit of the Epstein stuff. But understand, this corruption stuff opens up the door. Because when next year comes with a Democratic House and Senate majority, it's going to get interesting. Because what's going to happen is we are going to see a certified attack on Trump and his family and this corruption. And they're going to go after them on this Epstein stuff. One or the other or both is going to get his ass kicked out. Here's where it gets interesting. Remember what I said earlier about the Epstein Transparency Act? Even if it doesn't pass, it could pass next year. Or even if it passed now, that'd be great. But if it passed next year, it could pass. Here's the connection to everything. That goes through and empowers the AGs to hold the DOJ responsible. Listen to me now. That's going to empower the AGs, which they already have the power to do, but it's going to also empower the AGs or give them incentive to go after Trump for the Epstein and the corruption. Why is that important to know? Well, everybody jumps in my comments real quick and never pays attention, and they say shit like, but J.D. Vance is going to pardon him. And I say, yeah, okay. I guess you forgot the important part of the name of our country. Our country is not named America. Do you know that? It's not named America. It's named the United States of America. And the AGs have been whipping Trump's ass in the administration by 80+%, according to Letitia James, the AG of New York. Now, why is what Letitia say so important? Oh, I don't know. Maybe because Trump has been messing around with them little kids in 2 states. Which one? Florida and where? New York. All right? What I'm saying is that the states, not just New York, but others, New Mexico definitely, because they've been blocking New Mexico from the investigation. And they admit it. Here's the thing. New York and New Mexico, the new news, can come after Trump. And here's why you should know that's important. JD can pardon him all day long. But there's a little problem. If JD's president or even Trump's president or whoever's president, a sitting president cannot pardon a state convicted felon or somebody convicted by the state or somebody being prosecuted by the state. A pardon does not cover pardoning being sued and convicted and
Man, suck my dick.
prosecuted by the state. And when's the only time you got prosecuted? By the state. By Letitia James. The only reason he's considered a felon is because of New York.
You think I give a fuck about you, man? Fuck your white ass. Your racist bitch ass. I tell you what, even if you was on Martha's Vineyard, bitch, you still ain't never gonna be me. And I ain't gonna never wanna be you. I promise you that. You a fucking sad case. And guess what? You still a bitch. 12 likes. Well, why you here? It was just 200 people in here. I scared all you bitches away. I don't need y'all hit like. I just need your viewership. You fucking fruitcake. So tell us why you mad. Tell us why you still here. Or should I just put your bitch ass out? The other thing is this. You ain't gonna say shit to no real black person in real life. You gonna be a fruitcake and a scaredy cat, hoe ass motherfucker online. You're never gonna say shit to no man in 7-Eleven. Cause you gonna get punched in your fucking mouth. You're never gonna go out here and make like you flexing with your vocals. Cause somebody gonna knock your fucking throat in. I promise you. You never gonna go out this bitch and make like you wanna have a question or a real fucking conversation with a real black man without getting your motherfucking teeth rattled. So have fun online, you fucking pathetic, jealous, inferior, insecure piece of white man.
So this is getting ready to go down. Because what's happening is that this fool Trump has talked all this crazy shit. They talked crazy shit, fucked around with the corruption. Now, let's talk about that corruption too. Do you know them states could sue over that too? They can kick him out over it. But then, Vance says, I hereby pardon you. He'll be a pussy like Forbes was. Excuse me, not Forbes, forgive me. Ford was. Vice President Ford and President Ford, who let Nixon off the hook. But here's the thing.
Right, you bitch ass motherfucker.
New York and the other states can go after his ass over corruption because the corruption he did has affected the states in some way. If they can prove that, and they probably can. Who's going to help them prove that? I wonder who. The intelligence community? The same people he was trying to fire from the moment he got in office because he knows if there's anybody who could fuck him up, it's the intelligence community. There are 8 groups that have been fighting Trump for the last 19 months and been winning mostly. Not all, but mostly. And one of the main groups have been the intelligence community telling and snitching on him, telling the media, he wrong about Iran. That wasn't us. That was them. They're trying to cover their ass. I ain't mad at them. Then they went in and they started giving information over to the
Keyword, bluffs.
subcommittees. Remember those subcommittees I talked about with Congress? Them subcommittees that are coming in? Yeah. Who you think's supplying information to them? The retired, the already active and hired, and the people who are working in the private sector. Oh, this is interesting. Woo! Trump's in trouble.
You want me to come down there and fuck your wife for you? Time of her motherfucking life.
Trump's in trouble. I'm going to go for a deep dive. I'm creating a deep dive this weekend talking about it in my Clarity group. Get in before the group closes. It closes on Friday, early. So you probably want to get in right now.
Yeah, Jim Wilson. You know what? I'm going to tell you some funny shit. It says that the average woman will only be with a white man for what he can do for her. So even if you are rich, she ain't fucking you because you make her feel good. She fucking you because of what you might could do for her financially, which is some sad shit. Because that means she always gonna want somebody else to fuck her. So even if you was rich, which you not, you still ain't keeping no woman. Especially being a beta bitch. She still gonna fuck on you, dog. That mean it don't matter how much money you got. That ain't gonna stop her from giving that pussy up. Beta.
Give a photo, give a bio. The link is in the description and the link is in the home page, but that link's gonna disappear.
Yeah, your wife at the motherfucking gym with her fucking what the motherfuckers call? Her trainer.
And you won't be able to see it. You better go on. You better join. You better join. For real. I'm not playing. This is a community.
She ain't with you because how you fuck her. I bet you that.
Community of 35, almost 3,500. But we're going to probably cut down some.
Not to mention, her daughter ain't even safe around your bitch ass. You protect pedophiles, which means you're probably one your goddamn self.
People too. Whoever don't have pictures and bios from the past who came in with, they buy. They buy.
K-Cell, what it do?
I call.
Hit that like button for me.
Guys, I just won a World Series of Poker Vacation in Vegas on the WSOP app.
What?
Seriously? A potation? I can't believe it.
That goofball just in there and ain't got shit to do. His wife at the gym with her trainer.
Donald Trump had a disaster flight yesterday to give a speech. He stumbled through dishonest answers, incoherent answers, and some that were genuinely alarming. He claims Iran begged him to stop the bombing.
Hey, Jim, tell us why you gay for Trump.
He seems to think he only just became the president, and he also announced that if Vladimir Putin is helping Iran target American troops, he will simply ask Putin whether he did it, because as we know, Vladimir Putin always tells Trump the truth and never manipulates him for his personal gain. Take a look at some of these clips. Donald Trump saying Iran took a beating over the last 2 weeks, and they asked us very nicely, please stop. Take a look.
You don't want to see him replaced as leader?
I haven't even thought of it.
Meeting with Prime Minister Netanyahu tomorrow. Why did you ask? Why did you ask for that meeting? And are you guys on the same page on Iran? Are you on the same page on Iran? You and Prime Minister Netanyahu?
Close, yeah, pretty close. We have a little difference, but pretty close, yeah. You know, Iran took a beating over the last 14 days.
Also, Jim Wilson, bitch ass. I like how you disappeared for like 10 minutes and then came back and still didn't address the fact that you a pedo. You still ain't addressed the fact that you and Andrew Tate and all you white motherfuckers is fucking little girls. Don't try to fucking sit back and duck the real issues, bitch. You pedo protecting fucking loser. Fuck what you talking about. Don't come in here with no motherfucking more topics unless you willing to discuss your fucking your racist pedo problem, motherfucker. That's why we know you a weak ass man. Don't say shit else in my motherfucking chat unless you talking about your pedos. You pedo bitch. Fuck all y'all. Y'all see what he did, Pitbull? His bitch ass jumped out the chat for like 10 minutes because I was firing his ass up. And he ain't had shit to say about his pedo protective activity.
And
Then his bitch ass tried to jump back in here and say some other shit, but you still ain't addressed the pedo shit. Shut the fuck up unless you addressing pedos, motherfucker. A lot of y'all motherfuckers is weird. And y'all weird because y'all motherfuckers is obviously ain't built right. And if you ain't built right, if it ain't your build, it's your motherfucking mind then. And that's even worse. Fucking pedophiles. All y'all motherfuckers less than a man.
they asked us very nice.
You, Andrew Tate, Donald Trump, Bill Gates, Elon, all you fucking weirdos. Yeah, y'all can't handle the pressure when it's a real topic. You motherfuckers just want to talk about surface level bullshit that don't matter to nobody. Fuck that. Women and children, not on my watch, bitch. Sick ass motherfuckers. You know how I go. Pit, I don't play no games. If your ass coming around here and you ain't have no respect for women and children, I don't have no respect for you. You a boy. You less than a fucking man. If you can, and fuck, if you ain't even saying nothing bad. If you don't have nothing to say in support of women and children, you just as fucking bad. You just as fucking bad. We don't need people to be respected as men are out this bitch, and you don't respect women and children, bro. You should get the fucking sword, bitch. Or let me not say that. Metaphorically, you should get the sword of the tongue. I ain't trying to get flagged at all, man, for real. But if you ain't got no respect for women and children, you a bitch. And I know if you don't got no respect for women and children, then you ain't doing nothing with no man. Except for probably taking some motherfucking weird contact. But you ain't no real fucking man if you don't respect women and children. If you can overlook women and children being disrespected or hurt, you's a bitch ass man. I don't know who the fuck raised you, but that bitch need her fucking ass whipped too. For real. If you ain't raising your son to respect women and you a woman, oh, bitch, bless your motherfucking heart. I hope everything you deserve you get, bitch. Fuck Jim. Jim's a weakling. He can't stand up to no fucking truth. None of them motherfuckers can. You ever notice when I stay on here and talk, it be the hype that get it heated up. But after they start getting a whiff of what I'm saying, that bitch is gone. Because I ain't bringing the soft facts. I'm bringing the hard facts. And the hard facts is, it's a fucking problem in that community. It's a motherfucking problem in that community with being child predators. And that shit's sick. And nobody should sit back and act like that's some shit to ignore. No, we're not ignoring that. We never gonna ignore that. We never gonna sit out here and act like you can hurt women and children and bitch you gonna be walking around here safe. Nah, you in danger, motherfucker. Separating the men from the boys, that's right. Because as boys, you taught to respect women and children. You don't put your fucking hands on no woman. You don't take advantage of no motherfucking woman. Why? They got men out here you can take advantage of if you bout to motherfucking work. Or you can get your motherfucking teeth clipped. Man, shut your bitch ass up. You ain't right nowhere. You's a fucking boy. You less than a man. You's a fucking hoe. You ain't shit. But a fucking Trump minion. Bitch ass boy. Address these fucking pedophiles, fag. Address these pedophiles, motherfucker. You ain't denounced pedophilia, which means you are one. I done called you a pedophile 20 fucking times, bitch. But like I said, we understand the nature of you motherfuckers now. Man, fuck you. That ain't your address, bitch. And if it was, you ain't gonna do nothing but call the police like a fucking hoe anyway. You would shit on yourself if I came see your bitch ass. So stop playing with your fucking self. You ain't playing with me. I guarantee you. If I really want to know where you was at, bitch, there wouldn't be nowhere your faggot ass could go. You acting like a fucking hoe. And you know you're not about that work. You on the internet being a bitch. Get this faggot out of my motherfucking shit. You gone. I'm not even gonna sit up here and entertain no fucking blade. Cause we on here talking about the truth. We not on here to address fruitcake weirdos. Good night, Jim. Good fucking night. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do you a better one, Jim. I ain't just gonna hide you. You come back tomorrow. Cause I ain't done with your bitch ass. Get your bitch ass out. Watch this, y'all. I guarantee y'all in 10 minutes, Jim bitch ass gonna be right back on the line. Ain't even talking about shit. Get your whole ass up out here. Time for his bitch ass to go.
Please stop. Let's meet. And that's what we are right now. We'll see what happens. If we don't make a deal, we go back to the same thing.
That's Trump's translation of what happened. The more honest translation, and we're going to get to this later, this is a big story. The United States was rapidly burning through expensive munitions, and the military was running out of obvious targets. American personnel were being put in greater danger. We now have 18 or more deaths. And Trump needed some way to pause the bombing while declaring total victory, which of course we have not achieved, even though Trump has declared it 40 or 50 times. So naturally, Donald Trump invents this imaginary scene out of thin air where Iranian officials are just crawling over to him and saying, "Sir, please no more. We can't take how strongly you're winning." Now, Iran denies that any talks are happening. Trump says they begged me to stop. One of those stories has to be a lie. And Trump has spent his entire political career announcing imaginary victories. I don't have a high assessment of the honesty level of Iranian officials, but I know Trump lies all the time. Trump was asked, how much patience do you have left with this entire thing? I mean, listen, it was going to be a 2 to 3 week war. We're in week 22. And Trump goes, oh, I have plenty of time. I'll give you the translation in a moment.
Some things you don't grow out of. 25 years in, still checking print lines. The shops don't open.
The only reason they want to meet is because we've been hitting them very hard. Yeah.
How much patience do you have left with the boat, sir?
I have plenty of time. Plenty of time. Their whole shoreline's wiped out. The strait is in very good shape. And we're talking right now. You know, they wanted to talk. The people said, please don't shoot last night, the night before, 2 nights. Don't do it. You know, we're having good talks. So we'll see what happens. I think there's a good chance that something could happen. And if it does, good. If it doesn't, we go back to doing what we were doing 2 days ago.
Trump's answer means what we've already realized and continue to learn. It's going to be a very long war. What does their shorelines wiped out even mean? Iran has roughly 1,000 miles of Persian Gulf and Gulf of Oman coastline. The Strait of Hormuz is not in very good shape. Commercial traffic has been devastated. Energy markets are disrupted. American forces are in danger. And Trump goes, I have plenty of time, and we have really no urgency here. Really disturbing, because not only have American soldiers died, not only are their families' lives now in turmoil, but just about every American is paying more for gas prices and more for stuff as a result of this. Everybody is absorbing the consequences, but Trump is not in a rush. Interesting, because it was going to be a 2 to 3 week war. Donald Trump then says, listen, I haven't even really been president very long, and I inherited the worst inflation in history from Joe Biden. Remember, Trump's now been president this second time over 550 days.
Costs are going down rapidly. Don't forget, I inherited these. I haven't been here very long. I inherited the worst inflation in history from Biden. But costs are going down rapidly, and as soon as the war is over, you're gonna see a big drop.
Are you worried that the Fed's going to hike rates to counter inflation?
Well, I have a board, and Kevin's fantastic, but he's got a board, and the board members are very political, I would say. So we fight our way through the race because we're doing so well. But no, he's got a board.
Donald Trump has been president. I believe it's 555 or 556 days. At what point does he become responsible for anything? Is it after 2 years? Is it after 3 years? Is it never? And Biden did not leave Trump the worst inflation in history. Inflation was 2.9% when Joe Biden left office. And it later got all the way up to 3.8% as of last month, now down to 3.5%. That's higher than it was when Donald Trump was sworn back in, and that's higher than what is considered good for the economy. The promise was lower prices immediately, but instead we got tariffs and a fresh war, and it's all pushing inflation up, and it's making energy cost more. It's making everything cost more for Americans. But Trump goes, listen, give me a break. I haven't been in power very long. Donald Trump confronted with the claim from Vladimir Zelensky that Russia's giving Iran satellite imagery of U.S. bases. And Trump is asked, what can you do about it? And Trump goes, well, I'm going to ask Putin about that. Let me ask my boss and the most trustworthy person in the world, Vladimir Putin.
President Zelensky says that Russia is giving Iran satellite imagery of U.S. bases in the Gulf to help them target. What can you do about that?
Well, we'll find out if that's true. I'll ask Putin about it. We'll find out. Hasn't had much impact because we've knocked the hell out of it. What do you think? If that's the case, look, they gave Venezuela a lot of equipment. Venezuela had all Russian equipment. How did that work out? Not too good. So they may be giving, but if they are, it hasn't worked out because they have no army, they have no air force, they have no navy, they have no nothing. So it hasn't worked out well. I don't think they've been doing it. Certainly not at a high level. And if they have, it has been very unimpactful.
Is that treason? Treason's a tough one, but I got a bunch of emails and saw a few comments about is it treasonous? Let's go and defer to the most trustworthy investigator in the world about his own war and the one we're waging, Vladimir Putin. Zelensky says Russia's been monitoring American bases and providing satellite imagery, including facilities which could then be targeted, and they are being targeted. And Trump goes, oh no, he's not outraged, by the way. He doesn't warn Putin. He just minimizes it and goes, I'll check with Vlad. I'll see what he tells me because he's always so honest with me. Remember, in Helsinki during Trump's first term, did you talk with Putin about Russia hacking the DNC? Yeah, he denied it. And, I believe him. Meanwhile, Putin keeps brutalizing Ukraine, and Russia may now be helping Iran target American bases. And Trump's instinct is, I'll talk to Vlad. Meanwhile, American service members are being killed. Iran remains dangerous, and Trump is back insisting that everything is going beautifully. But this wasn't even Trump's worst moment of the day. Trump then gave a speech in Michigan. You've got to see this. Appreciate you watching. Stick around for this next video, and don't forget to hit subscribe so you actually see our uploads. You can also
A full cart that's lighter on your wallet. That's a breath of fresh air. Download the Upside app and get a $10 bonus on your first purchase.
The bottom has dropped out for Donald Trump. Analysts are shocked at the numbers, and Trump has dramatically lost a group of voters that got him elected. This you have to see. Remember that after the 2024 election, we had a remarkable situation, which was that Latino voters voted for Trump to a degree we have not seen for a Republican candidate ever. And there was a question, is the Latino population moving towards the Republican Party for good? Are they now Republicans? And I have some thoughts on that, but we have some new data. Harry Enton actually tweeted about this. He said, quote, the bottom has completely fallen out for Trump with Latino voters. After winning a record share for a GOP nominee in 2024, just 28% of Latinos approve of Trump now. The drop with Latino men is even more dramatic. He won them by 10 in 2024. His net approval.
Didn't we try to fucking tell y'all? Y'all bitches ain't listening.
Is now minus 41 points. Let's listen to this report.
Here, where are we now? What a different world. Oy vey if I'm the president of the United States, because just take a look here. Okay, Latino voters on Trump. He won a record share for a Republican presidential nominee, 46% of that vote, going all the way back since we had the advent of exit polls back in 1972. And look at where he is today. His job approval rating in an average of CNN polls this year, 28%. That is an 18-point drop. The bottom has completely fallen out when it comes to Donald Trump and Latino voters. He won record numbers of them back in 2024, and they have abandoned him with the utmost just dislike of what he is doing so far. Just 28%, a drop of 18 points.
Now, among Latinos, it was Latino men who were driving this movement toward him in 2024. Where are they now?
Yeah, you think that this movement is a lot? What about Latino men?
How fucking dumb was they, though? You know what I'm saying? I get. You got to know your best interest. And you vote for your best interest. You don't vote for your fucking worst interest. That was just dumb. The only thing I could think is they must have thought he was talking about somebody else. Because they dealt themselves right into that stupid shit. Like, okay. Y'all got this, right? You gotta be fucking stupid. Thinking this motherfucker got your back. Look what happened.
And oh my goodness gracious. Okay, Latino male voters in the 2024 election versus Kamala Harris. Look at this. Trump won him by 10 points. Look at the net approval rating now, minus 41 points. That is a movement of 51 points, a shift away from the president of the United States. Latino male voters supercharged that record performance that Donald Trump had with Latino voters. And they, like Latino women, Latinas, are moving against the president of the United States.
All right, you get the point. Latino men, Latino women, everybody's moving against Trump after record numbers with Latino voters, especially Latino men in 2024. There were a lot of pundits in 2024 who were convinced this is permanent and this is an ideological conversion. Latino men in particular have become more right-wing, and now they are voting for Republicans. That was never true. And I suspected this at the time because of the conversations I was having with Latino voters. As many of you know, I'm a Hispanic immigrant from Argentina to the United States. I'm constantly in touch with voters, many voters who vote and primarily are engaging with Spanish language content, interestingly enough, rather than English language content. And it seemed extraordinarily narrow and personality driven rather than ideologically driven. In legacy and corporate media, you often hear them talk about Latino voters as if they have shifted ideologically and are a single unified bloc. The reality seems to be that there was a group of Latino voters, particularly Latino men, who did not feel that the 4 years of Biden were particularly good for them. And they decided.
Now, how fucking dumb can you be when Biden was the one that y'all said left the fucking border wide open? And it kind of was. How you gonna say you didn't like the 4 years of Biden when that's how your dumb ass got in here? Now, what you think about this 4 years of Trump, you dumbasses?
This time around, we're going to take a chance on something different than what we normally choose, and that is Donald Trump. And now they've looked and they've evaluated the outcomes, and they've seen, okay, here's his promises on gas prices, what actually happened with gas prices. Here were his promises on food prices, what's actually going on with food prices. They are sky high. What about job creation? Job creation is down. What about the promises to get housing costs under control and get rent down? That didn't happen. Housing costs and rent are up. Those realities hit everybody. The reason that you're seeing such a backlash with Latino voters and Latino men in general was they had moved out of equilibrium towards Trump. It was an anomaly, even an anomaly. By the way, both pronunciations totally perfect and accepted. It was an unusual thing that happened. And so when you have a regression to the mean after these Latino voters go, okay, we tried that, it didn't work. The promises were not kept to. He failed us on all of the things that he told us he was going to do. Now you're seeing a regression to the mean and beyond.
But the motherfuckers who been here the whole time already told your stupid ass. And y'all bitches ain't listen. Just like y'all MAGA motherfuckers didn't listen. Y'all found out the hard way. And guess what? We unbothered over this bitch. We don't give a fuck. Do what y'all do. We doing what the fuck we do. We ain't worrying about y'all. Y'all just gonna have to find out the hard fucking way.
Because every group is saying, I don't really think Trump's doing a particularly good job. And that's how you end up with minus 41.
Trade your favorite crypto assets at one of the lowest costs on average with Robinhood.
Trump's over. Listen, this Epstein thing is leading to impeachment, and he just got some really bad news over the last roughly 8 days. So listen to everything I'm about to say, how this is going to lead him out the door, how it's going to get him in trouble, and how he's going down. You like the idea of that? Keep listening. Oh yeah, baby. And I know y'all going to subscribe. Normally I don't ask that at the beginning of the video, but I got 95,000. I'm trying to get to 100,000, and I guarantee you will love my content, because when you're done with this video, you want to binge watch every single one of them, baby. So let's go, because I don't give news. I give context. I talk about what it means to us as liberals. All right, let's go. So here's the deal. Trump's scared to death. Let me take you back to last year, then walk ourselves into this year and go into why this is really leading him into impeachment into next year. Okay, we just got to show up in the polls in November, and I'll explain that in a moment. When we go back to 1995. When we go back to 2025, all right, the whole idea is we discovered through the press, they said it, they told on him, we discovered that Trump has been having situation room meetings over two things. Over his family getting investigated for corruption. I wonder why that happened. Corruption? Trump? Family? And then he also got worried about the Epstein thing. And of course, J.D. Vance has ended his prospects for 2028 because he was given advice on how to cover up the Epstein thing. And ironically, you mentioned Tucker Carlson, who ain't going to do it. Tucker Carlson wasn't even there last year, let alone this year, where he said, I quit the Republican Party and I'm done. Okay, so here's the thing. He's having this in situations room. Why is that important to know? Because you don't have things in situation rooms about your personal shit. You have these talks. Maybe Oval Office, maybe, the meeting rooms, his personal area. Yeah, but not in the situation room. You just don't do that. And it tells you how.
Hey, Pitt and KSL. I'm a can this joint. Within 5 minutes, I'm gonna be right back up. I'm gonna probably use something close to the same fucking title, maybe a little bit different, maybe another thumbnail. Give me like 5 minutes, I'll be right back. Cause after I laid their ass out, they hard ass, y'all. So let's get 1,000 more of them motherfuckers in here. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere, y'all. I'll be right back. I'm just changing titles. Hold on. I'm gonna let them fester this time before I hit them upside their fucking head.